Say again, please.
Houston, we have a problem.
This.
Give me all you got!
Listen,
Give me all you got!
swear me and my brother.
I can tell you I don't have money, but what I do have are a very particular set of skills.
Right now! I want to talk! You kill him! You kill yourself, you motherfucker! Give me back my son! Help! I didn't kill my wife! I don't care!
Hello and welcome to another episode of Stand and Watch, the best and only dad movie podcast you're ever going to listen to, because we didn't kill all the others this time. Actually, we reconciled.
We we had some words
Yeah.
and some things that needed to be said that weren't said ever before, and I think we're gonna be okay now. I think
Yeah.
we're gonna be okay. We all left with a big smile on our face.
Yeah. Unfortunately, while leaving, they were killed by a hail of frogs falling out of the sky, just pelted with them. We were indoors by the time this happened, but so they are dead, but we didn't do it this time.
Well, and a few of them I did hear I did hear gunshots on the way out, and I don't know if that was from like a gun that from like an apartment down the hall or something, or from the apartment we just left. But they seemed like they were on pretty good. They were in a pretty good headspace when we left, so we cannot be blamed for those.
Yeah, it was just a strange coincidence, and these things happen all the time.
Hi, I'm Nick.
And I'm Matt.
Steve, Standys, how you doing?
How you doing, viewers?
Viewers, we haven't.
Yeah, we've been slacking on
haven't-
flipping off our viewers.
Are we going soft on the viewers?
I hope not.
I will say they have started to show up. They have started to click more, and I'm like, oh,
They have.
fuck. Is it because we haven't been? Is it because we haven't been telling them how we truly feel about them?
I guess we'll find out.
Listeners, thank you for being here. Always love you.
Yeah,
Love your little
we
ear
love
holes.
we love the listeners, even when they're slacking behind the viewers. But we still love them. We still love them.
We
more.
still love you.
Yeah.
We still love you. You guys know. You guys just know. You guys are good.
Yep.
Don't worry. We love you. Viewers, on the other hand, you got some shit to work on.
Yeah, sit and spin.
Sit and spin.
Yeah.
We're doing Magnolia today.
Mm-hmm.
And let me just say off the top here, had I known this was going to be a 3-hour movie, I might have told you to take Magnolia off the wheel.
Really?
I would have been like, get this off the wheel.
I don't know, man. I feel like you put Without a Paddle on the wheel. I'm allowed to put a 3-hour movie on the wheel.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I did make you watch Seth Green, Matthew Lillard, and Dax Shepard.
I've decided
cuddle
that
in a cave.
I have decided that the next wheel, because you keep putting movies that you thought were good when you were a youth. The next wheel, I'm going to put a movie that I thought was good when I was a youth, and we'll see if it holds up.
What can you spoil the movie?
Your Highness.
You know what? I've heard like people have come around to that movie.
Have they? I just remember.
Seen it. I've seen it on the internet.
I-
Or movies would be like, guys, I think this movie kind of actually kicks ass.
I just remember seeing that in theaters, like when it came out, and I thought it was hilarious. And I haven't seen it since. And all I've ever heard about it is how much people hate it.
I'm also a Danny McBride slut, so anything he's in, I'll enjoy. Not so much on Franco. In fact, I saw Franco in something I'm not allowed to talk about.
I was under the impression that he died.
Pretty much,
Yeah.
pretty fucking much. But I saw him in something, and these characters they're playing are supposed to have an accent, and he is not doing the accent at all. It's just James Franco in this setting.
Just Southern
I'll say.
California James Franco. I think he does.
I wish you could-
You know what's weird? I think he does an accent in Your Highness.
We didn't do one in this.
Eh.
And that's all. That's all I can say. I hate to be that annoying. I've seen something everyone else can't see yet, but
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not sure it's something anybody else wants to see.
you don't
If-
want to see it.
If the person who wrote it is who I think it is. Or
We're
if
on
it's
a
just
list now.
if it's just
YouTube is
somebody with an
scrubbing- YouTube is
unfortunate
scrubbing-
name.
Scrubbing the audio from this, like, oh, they're talking about him. We must pull them into a room, put a bag over their heads. No, it was bad. It was very bad, and I did that so no one else would have to. But You know, it's not a bad movie, Magnolia.
No, Magnolia is a good movie.
It's a very good movie. You know what? For it being a long movie, at least it doesn't outstay its welcome. I'll say that.
I think I think it moves pretty briskly.
It doesn't feel like a 3-hour movie. It's not one of those things where I'm sitting there like, how long has it been? And I pause it, and it's only been 40 minutes. We've still got an hour 20 some odd. Still got 2 hours and 20 minutes to go. Come on. I was really enjoying most of what was here.
Yeah.
Let me just pull. I've got the wiki here. Magnolia is a 1999 American drama film written, directed, and co-produced by Paul Thomas Anderson. It stars an ensemble cast including, here we go, Jeremy Blackman, Tom Cruise, Melinda Dillon, Philip Baker Hall, Philip Seymour Hoffman, Ricky Jay, William H. Macy, Alfred Molina, Julianne Moore, John C. Reilly, Jason Robards in his final film role, and Miora Walters. The film is an epic mosaic of interrelated characters in search of happiness, forgiveness, and the meaning in the San Fernando Valley. They should put that on the box. The script was inspired by the music of Amy Mann, who contributed several songs to its soundtrack. Opened December 17th, 1999, before expanding January 7th, 2000. Received acclaim from critics. It grossed $48.4 million against a $37 million budget. Cruise was nominated for Best Supporting Actor and won the award in that category at the Golden Globes. Yeah. Smell test. We've got a big list of people here. Who do we want to test the smell test on?
Well, I feel like we've done a lot of these people. We've definitely done Cruise.
We've done Cruise, and
We did
on some times he would pass it. Sometimes he would not.
we did
We've
John
done
C.
Philip.
Reilly.
Done John C. Reilly.
Have we
Have we done Luis Guzman?
Have we?
I think we've done Guzman.
I know we've done Molina, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Have we done Julianne Moore? Did we do more for Children of Men?
We might have. We either did her or Michael Caine, I think.
Have we done Macy?
Did
we do Macy?
I feel like we haven't.
Let's do Macy.
Okay.
I like Macy, by the way.
I like him too. He should have been nominated for Train Dreams.
He should have been nominated for Train Dreams. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, we gave him an award for Train Dreams.
Yeah.
Get your shit together, Academy.
He was only in Train Dreams for like 15 minutes, but he fucking ate those 15 minutes he was there.
Yep.
Huffman is married to Felicity Huffman. What? The Varsity Blues scandal. He was involved in that. He was involved. I forgot about this.
Was he involved?
In March 29th.
Or was it just her? Maybe he didn't know about it.
I think he was involved. In March 2019, it was reported that Macy and Huffman had agreed to pay someone $15,000 to take a college entrance exam for their daughter, Sophia. Huffman was indicted on fraud and conspiracy charges as part of a wider federal investigation of college admissions bribery. For undisclosed reasons, no charges were filed against Macy. What if it was like the most dad thing where he's like, oh, we did that? Like he wasn't involved at all.
I remember because his wife was charged.
Yeah.
But he wasn't.
Attorneys uninvolved, and was he just not involved because he just was being a lazy dad? And he's like, I'm not open with any of this.
Did he just say you deal with did he just tell his wife, you deal with it?
You deal with this. I'll help them after college.
You deal with the admissions. I got shit to do.
Speculated that Macy may not have been charged because he cooperated with agents or because the government lacked sufficient evidence of his involvement. Like, how would he cooperate? Because he wouldn't know. He'd be like, yeah, they were doing they were going to colleges. Federal judge in Boston sentenced Huffman to 14 days in federal prison. Threw the fucking book at her, of which she served 10 days. 250 hours of community service and a year of supervised release. I'm thinking he passes the smell test.
I think so too.
But maybe because he's a bad dad.
So then he doesn't pass the smell test.
I don't know. Oh, Macy plays the ukulele as an avid wood turner.
Well, that's okay. So that's why he wasn't. He was busy doing that.
He's appeared on the cover of Fine Woodworking Special Edition Wood Turning Basics. So him and Nick Offerman are like turning each other's wood.
Okay, he passes the smell test.
He passes it. He passes it.
He passes.
Uh, yeah, man. I don't know. Just I don't know. Pay the school enough money to put your name on a building, and they'll take your kid for free.
Yeah, I don't understand that because they were paying people to take the tests for their kids. But you're rich celebrities. You don't have to do that.
You
You
don't
just
have
have
to
to
do
say,
that. They'll
"Hey,
be like,
I'm William H. Macy, presumably Oscar nominated movie actor. Put my kid in your school." And I'd be like, "Okay."
yeah, these people act like these schools have this big bar, like this big gate saying, no, you must pet. No, man. Like,
Yeah,
I work at a school. Like, if you stand out at all, if you have parents that stand out at all, they'd be like, fuck, get over here. We don't really have anything. We're kind of, I don't know if you guys know this. We're kind of a bubble. Get in here. Get in here. Come on.
yeah, any school would just be like, "Oh, guess who goes to our school? The child of a famous Hollywood power couple."
Yeah, I don't know if people know this. Universities are kind of dependent on the networks that they build. And what school is going to be like, we don't want William H. Macy in our network. Get
Yeah.
out of here.
Yeah, like
Get
why
out of here.
why you paying someone to take that test for? It just seems like it's such a George Costanza scheme.
Well, and they were trying to get into UCLA and USC. Come on. Come on. Like, I remember they were like faking rowing videos, I think, like of her rowing. They were trying to get her on the rowing team to get her a sports scholarship, which is also like, you have all this fucking money.
It's just it's a Costanza scheme, literally, because there's an episode where he has Elaine take a test for him, and she passes it to him through a window.
Well, Macy passes the test.
Yeah.
And so do our letterboxed, dad-approved
Yes.
letterbox reviews. Not owned by Netflix yet, by the way.
Fortunately.
They're gonna make. I heard they will make us pay to use these reviews if they buy a letterbox. I've been on the phone with them, and they
Oh.
mentioned this to me. Yeah,
Well,
so
I'm never gonna pay them for this.
look. I barely want to pay Netflix the $20 I give them a month right now.
Look, whenever you log a movie, a pop-up's gonna show up that says, "Do you want to log The Gray Man?"
Look, if you thought most reviews on the internet were fake already, just you wait until these companies start buying up these like review websites. I mean, look at Goodreads. Just look at Goodreads now after Amazon bought them.
Look, I will admit, if Netflix offered me a big fat check to say The Gray Man is good, I would do it.
Here's $20. Say something nice about the Gray Man.
No,
He was the greatest. He was the greatest man.
I mean a big fat check.
He was the greatest man. Well, they're not going to pay you. They're going to pay a bot farm overseas to do it.
Well, I'm a real person. I carry much more value than a bot farm.
Not to them. You're worth the $20 you give them.
You know what?
You know what? They're gonna buy.
A
They're
bot
gonna buy
farm.
Letterboxd.
A
and
bot
your
farm is
Netflix
worthless on Letterbox because one of the Letterbox is the hardcore mode of social media sites. It takes, you know, some real gusto to get a single like.
Well, it's going to take even more gusto because the bots are going to be taking all the likes, and Netflix's subscription price. As soon as they buy Letterboxd, they're going to be like, guys, look, we want to keep bringing you great content. Look, we got to charge $30 a month. We don't want to There's like Ted Sarandos is crying. There's going to be a Netflix TV show where they read the best Letterboxd reviews, hosted by Chris Hardwick. Every Monday night. Every Monday night on Netflix. It's coming. Just getting you ready for your future, Letterboxd. I've got my review here, by the way.
Yeah, go for it.
It is from Shri, a pro Letterboxd a pro letterboxer. I don't know what that means, and it'll mean even less than Netflix buys you. Gave the movie 4 stars and said, "Ribbiting, unforgettable." I croaked.
There were
Very dad.
I did see a lot of frog pun reviews, but I purposely skipped over them.
You're above them. You're above them.
I'm above them. I'm above them.
You leaped above them.
I hopped higher than them. That's my dad joke for the movie, by the way.
Well, thank you.
I got a review here from Preet, who is neither a pro nor patron of Letterboxd. They gave this movie 5 stars and a heart and wrote, "If social media was a thing back then, Tom Cruise would have been worshipped by 12-year-old boys."
No, I'm surprised I haven't seen him pop up more, like clips of him in this role on social media.
Well, yeah,
And people have been like, "Oh, he's so badass." Like, yeah, respect the cock. Yeah.
I mean, there's functionally no difference between him and Andrew Tate.
No, no,
Same. And their audiences are the same.
no. I've been rewatching Batman Beyond, and I shake my head every time like Jokers appear. 'Cause I'm like, yep, they were 100% right. People worship the Joker. Yep. Uh huh.
I just, there's they cut to the crowd like clapping at one point, and it's just filled with like losers. Just a
Yeah, it's
room,
dudes that
just a room full of losers. I'm like, yeah, these guys still listen to the
these dudes just watch
manosphere.
this portion of this movie and then turn the rest of it off.
I mean, dudes like the guys in this crowd still exist, and now they just listen to the Joe Rogan Experience.
They listen to Joe Rogan. They like Kill Tony. What else do they do? They watch UFC. They're pretty mad at Conor McGregor right now. What else do they do? Yeah, they don't like women. For as much as they want to be around them and get them, they really don't like women.
No, no, they don't.
No, I've never seen a group of men hate something so much, but want that thing that they hate's approval so much.
Well, I don't think they want women's approval. They want other men's approval.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And they're
yeah.
just the whole "we're doing it for women" thing is a front. I saw a clip of a guy this week, who was like, they're trying to say that Jesus was like a weak man,
I saw this clip.
but he wasn't. He was strong and powerful. He had a six pack. Jesus was the
This
sexiest
six
man
pack.
alive. And I'm like, this guy sounds like he wants to fuck Jesus.
This guy wants to fuck the Lord and Savior.
Yeah.
I just, these guys can't be Tom Cruise is a character that can't be vulnerable with anybody, and basically all these guys have gone through something of maybe not to the extent of Tom Cruise's character, but they've gone through something where like maybe mommy didn't love them too much, or maybe dad hit him or something. And then now they're just looking. Now they just want that power dynamic where it's like, well, I want to be the one that hits somebody, or I want to be the one that doesn't give that person the love. And
I have never
yeah, man,
heard anybody talk more about the male form than dudes who supposedly want to attract women.
dudes are weird, man. Dudes are weird.
Mm.
You'd rather sit around and listen to Andrew Tate than just like go to therapy and like maybe find out something about yourself.
Look, we said it on our I mean, maybe we shouldn't have locked them behind a paywall, but we said it on our Jackass episodes. You can either be you can either be a manosphere guy or you can be a jackass guy.
I'd rather be a jackass guy.
Everybody should rather be a jackass guy. Much healthier for you.
I think you get a little. I
Much more
think you get a
likable.
little more paranoid with like, oh, what's he doing with that razor? Who's running around? You're
Yeah.
constantly looking behind you.
But
But
at least you have real friends.
yeah, yeah. But you know what? The Manosphere guys are also looking behind them because they always think someone's out to get them. So yeah, I'd still rather be a jackass guy.
Yeah, because at least the people out to get you are your real friends.
At least you're not making up boogeymen that are coming to get you. Oh,
Yeah.
the government's coming to get me.
You have real friends and you're a likable person.
Yeah,
Yeah. Anyway,
man,
Magnolia.
we should start a new jackass. We'll call it assholes.
Hi, my name is Matt Fresh, and welcome to Assholes.
Welcome to assholes. I had Nick Cobbin here. We're a bunch of assholes. Ding, 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 ding. No, I knew of PTA. I've known of PTA for a while. I haven't seen all of his movies. Like I still haven't seen Boogie Nights.
Really?
I've seen One Battle After Another.
Yeah. I
I've
haven't. What
seen
have
the
I not
Licorice
seen?
Pizzas.
I've unfortunately seen Licorice Pizza. I haven't
I like
seen.
I like
I
Licorice
haven't
Pizza.
seen that one with Joaquin Phoenix where he's a detective.
Oh, Inherent Vice.
Yeah, I haven't seen The Master. I haven't seen Phantom Thread. I think that's it.
see, Hard Eight, Boogie Nights,
Okay,
Magnolia, Punch Drunk Love,
I haven't
There
seen
Will Be
Hard Eight.
Blood, The Master, Inherent Vice.
Okay, yeah.
So I've seen 1, 2,
So I've seen 4 of them I haven't seen.
3, 4, 5. So yeah, I've seen Magnolia, Punch Drunk Love, There Will Be Blood, Licorice Pizza, One Battle After Another. So yeah, I think you and I are pretty close
Yeah.
on that. But you know, I think this might be up there for me in his movies that I like.
I think I think I like Boogie Nights more than this, but I think this is a better movie.
There's just something about the overbearing sadness.
Yeah.
Everyone's dying, everyone's sad, everyone's just trying to get through life. And you're getting pummeled by it for 3 hours.
And then
But it doesn't,
frogs
like,
rain
take
from
it
the sky.
Yeah, the frogs rain, but it doesn't take it out of you. And I think the other thing that I really fuck with about this movie is that, like, it's kind of a commentary on, like, how terrible we treat children in our society. And anything
Yeah.
that's, like, pointing a mirror at society and being like, "Hey, man, you should probably take care of the people coming after you." Like, the amount of people that, like, are just so, like, short-sighted, especially after, Expedition 33 came out last year, just baffles me. It's like, no, we should be looking out for the folks coming after us, guys. Like, come on,
Well,
what are you doing?
I think everybody in this movie except maybe John C. Reilly and yeah, I think like all the non-old people in this movie were like they're fucked up because of what happened to them as children.
Yeah, what happened to John C. Reilly as a child? I don't.
Oh no, they never say what happened to him as a kid because he's just like a
He's
he's just a normal
normal guy.
nice dude.
Is he the fish out of water?
No, he's just a cop.
See, ACAB, ACAB, ACAB. Don't mention it on Blue Sky.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't even do it in jest.
No, he's kind of got this moment with this kid from the neighborhood that starts rapping at him. And he's like, language. What do you do? Do it without the language. Why do adults not like kids swearing? What is up with that? I've
don't
never
know.
understood why adults don't like kids swearing. Because I've always thought kids swearing was the funniest thing ever. Even like throughout my life, even having kids now, if my kids say a swear word, I'm like, that's pretty funny.
It is fun.
Don't
I don't
say
know.
that
I
in
don't
front of
understand.
so-and-so.
They're gonna say it eventually. I also don't understand why are they swear words to begin with? Like, who cares?
Yeah.
Shit. Oh
Fuck.
my god, what happened? Nothing.
There are words where it's like, well, you can't say this word. There's a history attached to it. Don't say it. Like,
Yeah,
if you hear
right.
it in a song, like, that's one thing. But, like, come on, man.
Yeah, but like regular swear word, like shit and fuck.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah.
I for sure thought he was going to arrest that child for swearing. Like this, ACAB.
But yeah, I mean, other than he gets a bit testy with that woman at the beginning, he seems
Yeah,
like
and they find it,
yeah, and they find a dead body in her apartment, so I guess he's a little bit justified.
and then we never see her again.
Yeah, we never know what happened. Well, I guess
We see like her.
because-
We see her for a minute, and then like she's gone the rest of the movie.
Well, I guess he leaves, right? He goes on to the rest of his patrol. He's not part of he's not part of that anymore.
Well, that talking to that woman is how he ends up at Claudia's place, because Claudia is a neighbor, and there was a complaint about Claudia arguing with her father.
Yeah.
Because he came to see her to tell her he had cancer, and she's like, get out, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
And it's a pretty big blow up, and we don't know why, but we find out later, and it's like, oh yeah, I don't blame you, Claudia. Fucking yell at that man.
Yeah. She's got issues. She's taken some drugs and a bit of a mess. But again, it's because she was not taken care of as a child.
Yes, and
Tom Cruise is the way he is because what happened to him as a child.
yeah, dad abandoned him.
Dad abandoned him, and he
had to take care of his dying mom.
Yeah. William H. Macy was not taken care of as a child.
Yeah, he was he's a prodigy, and then he wins.
He wins on
a
the
bunch
game
of money
show,
on that game show,
and then
his parents fucking blow through it.
Yep, and
And he's is he closeted? I couldn't tell. Is he closeted or is he out?
I think he's a bit closeted.
bit closeted, and yeah, he's infatuated with this young bartender who has braces, but he also wants to get his teeth fixed as well.
Well, there's nothing wrong with his teeth. He wants to get
No,
braces because he thinks the bartender will love him back.
yes, they'll be like, oh, we both have braces. We should fuck.
Yeah.
We should fuck. We're both adults with male. We have adult braces. We should fuck.
Yeah. Then there's the actual kid who's currently on the same quiz show. He's still a kid, but he's getting pretty fucked up because his dad's an asshole.
His dad's an asshole. Everyone on the game show is being an asshole. So the other kids are like, he's fucking carrying that fucking team.
I know, and the other kids are assholes to him, but like the adults on that show are also assholes to him. Like they won't let him go to the bathroom.
Oh, I would have pissed all over the place. I would be like, well, fuck you then. I'm gonna piss on your stage.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Luis Guzman's being an asshole to him, but he's like competing with them, so I give him a pass. They're like, not at the kids. Not like I love that the producers running the show are like, don't swear, or like, they're telling him to like, leave the kids alone, like treat them nice. But turn around and they're like not letting the kids take a piss break during the commercial.
Yeah. No, I mean like this kid has a full breakdown live on air.
Yeah.
And they don't give a shit.
Sure.
They're like, what are you doing? Like they're mad at him. They're like, cut the feed, cut the commercial. His dad throws a chair at the TV.
His dad throws a chair at TV, and then later on I love this kid. This might be one of my favorite like children roles in a movie. He's like, Dad, you have to be nice to me. And his dad's just laying there like, go to sleep.
Yeah.
Go to sleep. And his dad's a failed actor, so you're like, oh, that's never gonna get better. This kid's just gonna have to suffer, and then like if they make Magnolia 2 20 years from now, he's going to be abusing somebody. He's gonna have a child who he's gonna be fucking up in some way or another.
Yeah. Or he ends up like William H. Macy. Just a burnout.
Just a burnout working at a furniture store, robbing it in the middle of the night.
Was it a furniture store? I thought it was an electronics store.
Is it furniture or electronic? I don't know.
Maybe it's both.
Julianne Moore chews up every scene she's in. She's so angry. She's so angry, and she just enunciates so much.
Oh, when she yells at those pharmacists.
What are you doing? What? Oh. Just wanted to give her a hug. Like, you're gonna be okay.
Yeah. Philip Seymour Hoffman isn't fucked up in this movie. He's just a nice man. He's just a nice nurse.
He's just a nosy nurse.
Yeah, just a nice nosy nurse.
Which honestly, saying nosy nurse is like an oxymoron. They're all nosy.
Yeah.
They're all nosy. Every nurse I've ever met's been the nosiest motherfucker.
Sometimes it's for the better.
Yeah. No, I didn't mean that in a terrible way. They're just nosy people. They have a lot, not a lot of downtime, but they gossip. They spill tea.
Yeah.
They're nosy. They need the tea to spill. Patient in 359. I think he's got the hots for the patients in 371.
Do you think nurses are aware of when like patients like drop things on purpose?
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. Oh yeah, they know.
Yeah, you're just playing along.
All I could think of is like the Always Sunny episode where the whole episode is from Frank's perspective, and he wakes up in the hospital bed and he's like coming to, and there's a nurse with like these big breasts in his face, and he goes to grab him, and she puts him down. Like they know, they know he's air quote coming out of it.
Do you think their reaction has been like, okay, well, this guy's gonna die soon, so and then
I don't know.
might as well give it to him.
No, it's more of a again, get out. It's not a fact of like, oh, he's getting ready to die. It's a fact of like, this is the 10th time today. Are you fucking kidding me?
But do you think like it's like, okay, well, I'm not dealing, this guy, whatever, and then like they crouch to pick up, but it was like, okay, well, this guy's got maybe 2 hours to live. I'll give him a show, and then they bend down to pick that one up.
I think it's a case to case basis. You know that meme where like it's the handsome guy coming to talk to the lady in the cubicle.
Yeah.
And then it's the nasty guy and she's calling HR.
Yeah.
It's that.
Yeah.
It's that.
Of course.
So Matt, just don't be ugly.
It's too late.
Just don't be ugly. What else? Who have we not talked about? Tom Cruise is really good in this.
Tom Cruise, I don't know how he didn't win the Oscar. if I'm being honest with you. Who
I was reading who that was against. That was
who
a
won that
weird
year?
year.
Who won that year?
That was I'm on PTA's page. That's why I can't find the link I clicked earlier. Still on PTA's page. Get me out of here. All right, that year the nominees were Denzel Washington for The Hurricane, Sean Penn for Sweet and Low Down, Richard Farnsworth. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong category, aren't I?
Yeah,
It's Best Supporting.
best
Best
supporting.
Supporting. Haley Joel Osment in The Sixth Sense, Jude Law in The Talented Mr. Ripley, Michael Clark Duncan in The Green Mile, Tom Cruise in Magnolia, and Michael Caine in The Cider House Rules.
Oh, Michael Caine won, didn't he?
Yeah.
No, I mean, that's a good, that's a pretty competitive list, but
I still need to see Cider House Rules.
I don't think
I'm not big on movies about making cider.
I don't think he should have won for that. He had already won an Oscar by that point, so it wasn't even a career win, I don't think. They should have given it to Cruise.
It doesn't matter. Anyway, that was the American Beauty year. They gave one of the top prizes to a pedophile rapist pedophile. Are you if you're a pedophile, are you automatically a rapist?
Yes.
Okay, pedophile rapists.
Yep.
So we can just say pedophile. Who else? Philip Seymour Hoffman's great. John C. Reilly losing his gun was hilarious.
Yeah.
Because he loses it, and then some kids run off with it, and then we never see it again until the frog storm.
Yeah, it just falls out of the sky.
The rest of the force is just making fun of him for losing his gun. I wish we would have seen a little more of that.
I mean, I do get there is that part earlier after he discovers the body and they're taking statements and he like is just standing there where the other cops are like giving their statement and he tries to like hop in there and they're like, no, no, no.
No, you get out.
Right.
Get
But
out
like
here.
he's the one that found it. They
Right. He's not taken seriously at all.
Yeah.
And again, he's divorced, so he's a guy that very much fits the mold of everyone else in this movie.
Yeah.
Claudia
Lonely.
is doing
Sad and
doing
lonely.
cocaine throughout the movie. She yells at her dad. Who's Claudia played by? That is oh shit, where is she? Oh, Melora Walters. She screams at her dad. I guess she's hooking up with her dad's like she's hooking up with like this 55-year-old. And I was like, that guy didn't look that old, but okay. That's
Yeah.
mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, she she seems a little hopeful once she's asked out by John C. Reilly's character, who also happens to be have the same name as her father.
Yes, they're both named Jim. I wonder, well, I'm sure there's a psychological reason for that.
Very, very creepy. Very, very creepy.
Yeah, but I guess she doesn't care for her father, so it doesn't matter.
Very creepy.
It's
just very creepy.
Yeah.
I do that dinner scene's very sad because she's like on the verge of a breakdown. It's like we shouldn't lie. We shouldn't bullshit. We should the honest truth. We should tell the honest truth. Like what bullshit is like underneath. And he tells her like I'm divorced, like I'm a laughing stock at the police station. I lost my gun today. I was worried to tell you about that. And then she's like, actually, no, I'm good.
Well, it's funny because he at the beginning, that little character montage when it's like introducing all the characters, he had sent in like a tape to like a dating
Mhm.
service. And like so you hear and like he's watching it on TV, and so you hear his like description of like what he's kind of looking for, and she is like not even close to that. He's like, I want, someone, steady and blah 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 blah. And she's just like this mess.
Is that him like well, because I mean, there's the statistics about cops and their domestic life, with the stats with domestic abuse in the police household. I mean, is that like a thing? Like, is that? I don't know.
I don't know. I think it's just more of like because at the beginning it's like this is kind of what he's looking for. But then he meets her and she's like, "Listen, I can't do this, right?" She like walks away. She's like, I'm not in the right state of mind for this. Like it's not going to work out between us." And then he goes back to her at the end.
Well, and he act because he meets her like he goes over to investigate the disturbance from her yelling at her father, and he obviously is like he knows she's on drugs. He knows
Yeah.
she doesn't live in squalor, but she's like not too well off, and he's leaving. He's like, "Do you want to grab dinner? Dinner? Would you like dinner?"
Yeah, I mean, even before that, when he's talking to her, like he's trying to be very like he's like, listen, you got to turn down that music. What I like to do is I like to set it to a volume that I know isn't too loud for everybody else, but it's the maximum.
I do love John C. Riley.
He
He
is
can do no
great.
wrong in my eyes.
Yeah. But yeah, and I think just again, just she's so different from like his description in that dating service, but it's just it doesn't matter because they're just two lonely people and he meets her and is like, yeah, let's get together.
Yeah, this is fine.
Yeah.
I like this. Um, let's see. We talked about the boy. Uh, who was uh who is married to the game show host?
Oh. Yeah, she doesn't have a big part,
No, but
but
I
it
do
is
like that she leaves her husband in the middle of a frog storm to go find her daughter,
yeah,
and they reconnect, and it feels like this kind of heal. Like not everything's like fixed, but like it does feel like this healing moment.
yeah, and she doesn't know because she asks him, and he was cheating on her as well, but she doesn't know that.
A lot of cheating in this movie.
Yeah,
A
but
lot of
then
cheating.
yeah, he comes home to her and, he's got cancer or whatever, and she's like, "How did it go with her daughter?" He's like, and she doesn't know why they aren't like, she doesn't know why their daughter's kinda, like, cut them out of her life. She's like,
Right.
"What like, why? Like, what happened?" And he's just like, "Oh, she thinks I molested her."
And he's so gung ho about it, and then he also say, "I don't know if it really happened or not," which is like, well,
Yeah, 'cause yeah,
something happened.
yeah, and she's me like, "Well, did it?" He's like, "I don't know."
I don't know.
And she just immediately, like, flips out and storms off.
It's like I think if you can say, "I think she thinks I molested her," then you probably did, buddy.
Yeah.
Because it sounds like
Nobody
sounds
erroneously thinks, "Oh, yeah,
buddy has a drinking problem, obviously.
yeah, he's a drunk."
Led to him doing that bullshit. Um, yeah, I think the Jim, the older Jimmy Gator, bit of a pedo,
Bit of a pedo, not a nice man. Just another person abusing the youth.
abusing the youth, and it works for a game show that features children for over 30 years.
Oh, was he
So Lord knows who else he's hurt.
Jimmy was I guess this was before everybody knew about Jimmy Seville.
Yeah, Jimmy Seville was like what,
Yeah.
the aughts when everybody found out.
Yeah. So I guess PTA knew something that nobody else did. A pedophile children's presenter named Jimmy.
Who knew?
Who
Who
knew?
knew?
Who knew?
Not in my America. Is this the saddest PTA movie, or is Boogie Nights sad? I haven't seen Boogie Nights, so I can't really.
Well, the thing about Boogie Nights is very entertaining and it's often funny and fast paced and whatnot. Um, but when you think about it on a deeper level, it is pretty depressing
Okay.
what happens to Dirk Diggler, his trajectory. But I wouldn't say it's depressing. Like this is like Magnolia is just 3 hours of lonely, miserable people just going through a terrible day.
I do love, by the way, I'm on the wiki. I love that somebody thought enough to like make a connecting chart for all the characters that is totally not needed.
Well, you got
They were on the game show together. We don't need any of this.
well, you got to know how all the interconnected characters
You,
connect.
you need to know how these people are connected. I'm looking back. Licorice Pizza has its sad moments, but yeah, not very sad. And another pedophile. Another pedophile.
Yeah.
Little known fact about one battle after another. John C. Reilly was originally supposed to play Jungle Pussy. Not a lot of people know that.
John C. Reilly in an interview recently, I think he was talking about Paul Thomas Anderson, and he said that like he told him like, listen, like people think that, you know, like, because he used to be in a lot of Paul Thomas Anderson movies. He's like, listen,
Mhm.
you don't have to put me in all your movies just because I'm your friend, right? Like, you only have to do it if there's a part you think I'd be good in, and I haven't been in any of his movies since.
He was in like he had a small cameo in Licorice Pizza as I think Eddie Munster or one of the Munsters.
Yeah,
It was just a voice role though. Um, hey, you know what? I would have loved to see his rendition of Jungle Pussy.
it would have been good. It would have been good. Hopefully, he's in the next PTA joint
We'll see. We'll see. Maybe if there's a role for him.
if there's a role for him.
Maybe PTA is a little too big for his britches now. He's got the Oscar. He's like,
I
actually, John, no.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, yeah, it's probably. I mean, maybe There Will Be Blood is maybe his most depressing. That's probably more depressing than this, actually.
That is really There Will Be
Just
Blood's pretty depressing.
because, like, this is depressing because all the characters are sad and lonely and all these things happen to them. But I feel like the ending is kind of hopeful.
Mhm.
Whereas the ending of There Will Be Blood is just like, oh, America is just fucked, and it has been,
Oh,
and it has been since the beginning.
oh, you mean America's just going to beat the shit out of itself for the next 100 years? Okay,
Yeah, just
cool.
a bunch of people drinking someone else's milkshake.
It's over. By the way, is John C. Reilly, does he have any Oscar noms?
He does not,
Really?
not to my knowledge.
Really?
Yeah.
Gotta fix that. PTA, hook back up with your friend.
Yeah.
Help him out. Anything else about this movie? What do you think the frogs are about? What this is? I mean, I like the kids read on it. Like, this happens. This is something that happens. Because the whole movie it kind of has that opening thread of like, hey,
Yeah.
weird shit just happens.
Sometimes things just happen. And then, well, there's the things that there's the three guys that murder the guy at the beginning, and their last names all are like together are the name of the town that they murdered the guy in. It
Yep.
was like, yeah, just a strange coincidence. And then there's Patton Oswalt was scuba diving and got sucked up by an airplane, a firefighter airplane to quell a forest fire and landed in a tree.
Who was piloted by a guy who then goes home and tries to kill himself.
Well, who successfully kills himself because he was previously in the casino that Patton Oswalt worked for and attacked him because he lost.
Yes.
So he
Yes.
kills himself because he's like, it's such a big coincidence, but it's just a coincidence. But then there's the third thing, which the narrator's like, this can't just be a coincidence. Because the third thing is, which does tie the whole theme of the movie together, that you got to stop fucking over the kids, which is
Yeah.
that a kid jumped off the roof of a building to kill himself. On the way down, a lady fired a shotgun at her husband. It went through the window as the kid was passing the window, hit the kid and killed him. And then he landed on a safety net that was installed that would have broken his fall and saved his life. And then it turns out it was the kid's parents who did it. And the kid's parents always argue and point a shotgun at each other, but it's never loaded. But the kid loaded it so they would kill each other because he hates them. And they're the reason he's killing himself in the first place.
Really, really messy, beautiful metaphor there.
Yeah.
For everything that follows. Yeah, just
Yeah.
I don't know, be better to the next generation.
Yeah,
Folks.
and
I
then
don't know.
just the preceding 3 hours are about what happens when you, don't take care of the kids.
Just take care of the kids.
Yeah.
You had them. You had them.
Yeah.
Don't take that out on them. You had them.
But yeah, the frogs, I think it is very, this happens. These things happen. Strange things happen. It's also a bit biblical.
Yeah. What is that? Exodus or where? No, Moses and the Egyptians and everything. The death of the firstborn sons.
Let my people
lamb's
go.
blood. Yeah.
Yeah.
Parting of the Red Sea.
Let the children go.
The Israelites. The burning bush.
Yeah.
The 10 Commandments. Just gonna keep naming Bible things until you stop me. The Ark. Noah.
Pretty sure you had it at Moses.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Good movie.
It is, yeah, good movie.
Long movie. Good movie.
Long movie. Moves quickly though.
It does move. It does scoot a boot. Not the best. Is it the best PTA?
It might be.
It's close. It's close.
I don't know
I
if
still
it's.
need to see Boogie Nights before
I
I.
feel like it's nobody's favorite PTA, but I think if you really look at it, it might be like his best, just from a
Okay.
general filmmaking and writing perspective.
Somebody needs to talk to this guy about his run times. Someone needs to
Because
sit him down.
I don't know, man. Like you got like what, like a dozen characters. They all have neat little arcs. It all interconnects in a clever way.
Yeah, everyone does feel like they get some kind of satisfying closing. So at least it has
Yeah.
that going for it in the long run.
Like the frogs rain down, like they're already interconnected in a way, like even though like they don't realize or whatever. And then the frogs rain down from the sky, and like Jimmy Gator tries to kill himself, but the frog lands on his gun.
And blows up his house, right?
Yeah, and it blows up his house, which causes a fire.
Does he die in that?
I don't think so. I think they get to him, right? But then
Okay.
like so but then so like they're already interconnected, and then the frogs rain down from the sky at the same time, and so everybody, so then that event makes them all interconnected. So like there's a fire, and then that leads them to like Julianne Moore also tried to kill herself, and they find her because of the
Yeah,
kid.
the kid who rapped it, John C. Riley.
Yeah, and
Um,
William H. Macy is robbing his store. Which, by the way, we didn't mention. Alfred Molina has 4 wonderful minutes of screen time in this as one of the Solomons. Yeah, and he's
by the way,
robbing the store.
no, go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, William H. Macy's robbing the store, and he's trying to go back in to because he feels bad and he wants to return the money. And John C. Reilly sees him, and then the frogs rain down from the sky, and he falls and smashes his teeth. So now he actually does need braces. And John C. Reilly helps him return the money and doesn't arrest him.
Good guy.
Yeah, just it all like everything. Just it's all a neat little bow of how they all end up.
Well, John C. Riley has a little bit of a monologue there where he's like, "I could arrest him, I could take him away, but that's not what was needed in this moment." It's just, and I can't do it any justice, but it's just this beautiful moment about like seeing the person in the moment and seeing what they
Yeah,
actually need from you in that moment. The kid, by the way, raps to John C. Riley earlier, and he tells him who killed the guy in the song. Does he actually? Because I rewound it like 3 times to try and like listen.
I have no idea.
And he's like, "I told you who did it." And like, was it like a landlord? Was it like, was he speaking in metaphors about just like parenthood?
Probably.
I'd have to go back.
Yeah,
Maybe r/movie says the answers I need.
I don't know. I'm not hip enough to understand rap.
Mr. Canada up there.
Look how pasty I am. I can't understand beats, rhymes, and
Crack a
rhythm.
book. Listen to a record, Matthew. What do you give this movie? Or do you
Um,
have anything you dislike about this movie?
there is one part I don't care for:
What's that?
the sing along.
Sing along.
When they're all like listening to the same song on the radio
Oh
and they're all
yeah.
singing it, I'm like, that's a
It's so
little. I'm like, that's a
it's
little
so
much,
cheesy.
right? I'm
It's very cheesy.
like I get the point. I'm like, that's a little much.
They're all feeling the same thing in that moment. I
Yeah,
get it.
yeah,
They're all, save me.
yeah.
Save
I'm
me.
like,
Yeah, I get it.
it's a bit much. I mean, like I know the whole point is that they're all, you know, they're all lonely, but they're all connected, right? There's a connection there and whatever, like whether they realize it or not. But like also, would all of these characters be listening to that radio station? I don't think so. And they
Yeah.
certainly all wouldn't start singing. I'm just like, it's a bit much. Like,
It's,
I don't know. At that point, that's the one part of the movie where I'm like, okay, we can get on with it.
you could save us 10 minutes, Mr. PTA.
Yeah. I know
We
you
get it.
it's
You
like,
like these songs.
yeah,
We get
I
it.
know you like your friends' music, but like, eh, eh.
Come on.
And look, I like
Come on.
musicals, but I'm like, nah, no, I don't. It's a bit
When it's
much.
so on the nose. Like I
Yeah,
like a good needle drop that tells you how a character is feeling in the moment. I don't like one that has all 12 characters singing how they're feeling the exact same way in the moment.
yeah, and I mean, like the opening, like the opening intro sequence after all of the coincidence things, like that needle drop at the beginning. One is the loneliest number. Like
Mhm.
That's all you need. That right? Like that song with the intro of all the characters, that tells you the whole thesis of the movie. You don't need to then have an even less subtle needle drop in the middle where they're all singing it at the same time.
Right, and that's a song. The one is the loneliest number. That's a song that repeats itself a lot, and it just keeps going and going. And that second song, when it comes on and they're singing it, like there's a lot of repeated lines. It's like you already did this. You
Yeah.
already did this. You have
Yeah.
this. It's a repeated beat, Mr. PTA. Knock
Yeah.
it off.
Yeah. That's the only part I'm like, you can you can you can get rid of this.
That was probably mine and the runtime
Yeah.
to a lesser extent. But what do you give old PTA's third attempt at a movie? Fourth attempt at a movie?
I
One
give
of
it a
those.
I give it a 4.5.
I give it a 4. How much for dad movie is it though?
My dad requested we cover it, so it's got to be at least 50%.
Okay, so that puts it up. Dads like Tom Cruise.
Dads do like Tom Cruise. I think dads like Philip Seymour Hoffman.
They like Philip Seymour Hoffman. They like Julianne Moore. I like Julianne Moore.
Yeah, I think, it is a movie full of people that dads will be like, "Hey, I like this person." It's
Hey, I
just
love this guy.
yeah, like dads love William H. Macy.
Hmm.
I think dads like Philip Baker Hall when they see him. They're like, "Hey, it's that guy. He's one of those guys."
Dads also like Luis Guzman. They won't admit it,
Yeah.
but they love him.
Yeah. Yeah. I think but is it too depressing for most dads?
Too depressing. And then dads, I don't know. Dads don't like 3-hour movies unless it's like a war epic or a fantasy epic. I feel like
Yeah. Yeah. Will dads would dads like the message of the movie? Be nice to the kids.
depends on the dad. If it's a dad that's nice to their kids, like me, yeah. If it's a dad that's not nice to their kids, then no. But I'm gonna go yell at them more.
What else? What else? I want to say it's probably a 70, but I'm going to bump it up to 75 because I think the Tom Cruise of it all makes dads like it more than they would otherwise.
I think 70 is good. 70, yeah, 75. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do it there. Do you have no. It's our goofs. It's goofs time.
Yeah, we're hopping along to our next segment.
That's right. So we're doing our IMDb goofballs. These are people that watch movies completely wrong and find something pedantic to pick apart about the movie and write about it on IMDb instead of leaving things be.
Yeah. And it's always Neil deGrasse Tyson every single time.
Always Neil deGrasse Tyson. I've got one here. The movie takes place when it's cold outside. We can see this from the clothes that the characters wear and from the visible exhaust from cars. Yet the partridge's pool is uncovered when the frogs fall. Assuming the pool is heated, this wastes energy, but it's not impossible in climate where the temperature does not approach freezing. Shut up. Shut up. Just shut up.
If you've already come up with a plausible explanation in your goof, that means you don't have to click enter.
No, you don't. Just delete. There's some people who can't kill their darlings.
Nope. Okay, I got one here. The narrator tells us that Sidney Barringer was killed instantly when shot by his mother, but he braces for the impact with the safety net at the end of his fall. Fuck you, Neil.
When Dave Chappelle jumps out of the jet, that's not a real body that hits the car.
Also, dead bodies move post.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you got that last bit of life where like all the air exits your body or whatever.
Yeah.
People are dumb. People are really, really dumb. Do you have a dad joke?
No, we did our dad jokes earlier.
Did we?
Yeah, when we were like, let's hop along to the next segment.
Yes, we did. We did. I always love it when we do the surprise dad jokes early on.
I find them more pleasant than being like, what's your dad joke this week?
Yes. Maybe we start doing like dad lessons to take away from a movie. I don't know. That's it.
Yeah, it's time to spin the wheel.
It's time to spin that wheel. I am excited. I don't know. I've completely forgotten everything that's on this wheel, so every movie is a surprise to me.
Do you want me to read them out to you again?
No, let it be a surprise.
Okay. Oh, I couldn't hear the wheel this time. I wonder what went wrong. Ooh.
Oh, we got a double feature?
No. It is The Man Who Would Be King.
This sounds like one of your movies.
It is one of my movies.
Did your dad request this?
No, I requested it myself.
Man who would be king. 1975, it's on Tubi. Hey, anytime it's a movie pre 1980s, I'm like, it'll probably be on Tubi.
Is it on Tubi? I hope it's on Tubi here.
The Man Who Would Be King. Sean Connery.
Sean
Michael
Connery, Michael Caine.
Karen Benbua. Christopher Plummer. Christopher Plummer's dead, right? Yeah, he died in
Yeah.
21.
Man Who Would Be King.
The hills
Ooh.
are alive.
It doesn't say it's on Tubi here, but it is on Hoopla.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Little library. Good for you guys up there.
I wonder if my library just has a copy on DVD.
2 hours and 9 minutes in 1975. I didn't know there was that much film back then.
I almost typed in the movie Who Would Be King.
I've never, let's see, based on a short story, always a great sign. People love it apparently though.
Sean Connery and Michael Caine have both said it's their favorite movie that they've done.
Really?
Yeah. My library doesn't have a DVD copy, but that's fine. It's on Hoopla. Maybe it's also on
I've
Tubi, and it's just not telling me.
come to the realization we're going to lose Michael Caine soon.
Oh. Why would you?
Because everyone else in this movie is awesome, and everyone else in this movie is pretty much dead.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, people die. It's got to think about those who come after.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, go watch The Man Who Would Be King.
And
Find it on Tubi in the States and Hoopla over up in Canada.
yeah, and if you don't have Hoopla, you should go get a library card.
Should. Who you got for the World Cup before we get out of here?
Oh,
It'll be over by the time this comes out anyway. But
France.
France.
I think
I'm gonna go England.
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 I was hoping Norway, but England got rid of them, so France is.
I just wanted them to do the Viking ships again. I wanted to feel like Norway was coming to pillage the States one more time.
Who's left? England, France, Argentina,
France, Argentina, and Spain.
Spain.
Very predictable, very boring. Final four.
Yeah.
It's like who made the NCAA final? It was Kentucky, it was Kansas, it was Duke, it was North Carolina. We all lose.
Yeah, well. Yeah. Does anybody care about any of those teams other than the people who live there?
No.
Yeah. Well, France. I'm going France just because my brother-in-law is of French descent and he's rooting for France. I have no attachment to any of the other teams.
Do you guys? I'm one more question before we get out of here. Do you guys like those bed sheet wearing music guys, the rock guys, the La Foupante, whatever they are?
I have never met anybody who's ever heard of them.
Okay, it's a psyop.
Yeah.
There it is. It's
Yeah.
a psyop.
It's I mean, maybe people in Quebec like them, but generally nobody in Canada likes people from Quebec.
There you have it.
So
Psyop.
Yeah.
All right. That's all I needed to know.
Yeah. Like and subscribe. Leave a 5-star review or a 1-star review or a 2-star review or 3-star or 4-star. It's up to you. But leave a review on your podcast platform of choice. And you know what? Even if you're a viewer and you're not listening on a podcast platform, go to a podcast platform and leave a review. You're watching on YouTube, but you can't leave a review on YouTube. I guess you can click like, but like and go to a podcast platform and leave a review. And yeah, tell your friends and tell your family. But whatever you do, don't tell your mother.